Oh, and we're back. Back on topic. As far as, I guess, first impression, well, really, back to the shoe game. That has to be the dumbest comment you could make. Because I put it like this. If you say you wearing some Old Navy flip-flops or just some open-toe sandals, and your feet busted that day, should I judge you off your feet that day? Or should I wait till you get ready to go to the club when you paint them things and get them all done? You know what I'm saying? Just like girls that wear, I'm not really into material things, but like girls that wear like fingernails. I don't really care. It don't make your hand look no better than me because it's gonna look the same whether they off or on. But if your hands are not done that day, I'm not gonna look at you and be like, no, I can't talk to you. It can be a windy day outside and you had your hair done before you can get out your car and go inside the building and the wind could have hit you in between there. I'm not gonna look at you and say, damn, your head messed up. You know, I'm gonna still give you the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. Somebody take me.
It's your mind. I'm just interested in who can hold a conversation, who's intelligent. That's all. I don't care about shoes and stuff. I don't care about that. That's stupid. That's like the mentality.
Or like when a girl like wants to clown a dude for not having a fresh fade every time. I mean, sometimes a haircut is not the most important thing to us at that moment. We got bills. We got other stuff to take.
Bro got bills.
Grown man stuff. I know what I mean.
And then I like to see how you normally look when you just look normal. You know.
I want to see a girl look hood. If you can look good while you in a hauled out position, that's nice. I mean, I don't want to see you hauled out all the time.
Just not make that a habit.
Yeah. But you got to be careful. I don't want to touch on what you got to be careful with the intelligent conversation in the beginning. Because you never know. A dude could have been watching the news that day and then just got something to talk about. You might think he's smart.
Perpetrating.
And then about 3 weeks down the line.
And all of a sudden the bug
you're going to be like, oh.
No, I mean, think about it, though. I mean, I don't watch the news a lot. I mean, which is funny as a radio and TV major. I hate the news. You know, which is crazy. Maybe because I'm producing the news, you know, like you produce the newscast this semester, so it's really tough to like watching one playing fun. But, you know, the first time I watched the news in probably 2 years was over spring break. You know, when we're watching NCAA tournament games. Yeah. You know, kept it on CBS and bam, there goes the news. You're like, man, that's happening right now?
Escape convict?
You know? Escape convict in Cocoa Beach area. Oh, crap. Oh, we don't show up the Lido.
41 minutes.
Shout out to Kendra.
Thumbs down to Sparkle.
But, you know, I mean, it's just a matter of, you know, that first impression. I know a lot of people say first impression means a lot, which is true. I'm very big on first impressions. You know, but not like, you know, looks per first impression. More like conversation first impressions, you know what I mean? But it's like if you can sit there and I can talk to you and have a decent conversation and you be like, oh, okay, I understand what you're talking about, that's fine with me. Especially if you come up to me talking sports. Then, you know, you done went from all right to we could start something, you know?
So what was your first impression of me?
Oh, you went on the spot?
I'm just kidding.
Well, she ain't talk sports. Well, she ain't talk sports. So first of all, she stayed at the OK level. And then it was also, it was what, our sophomore year, working for Res Life. So I said, we both ain't got no life. Yeah.
Then that ended.
Yeah, I quit that career. Well, 2 years later.
Coming, Jeffrey.
Is that it?
No, it is attractive though. Like, let's say you see somebody that's really attractive, and you start having a conversation with them, and y'all, if you find out, like, if I found out a girl that like some of the same music that I listen to, I'm gonna think, you know, oh dang, you know, I'm gonna give her a couple extra points because we click on the same, music level or whatever, and when somebody has the same kind of interest as you, that's something y'all can connect with. That's something you can, like share an experience with.
I agree with both of those, what he said about the same thing or sports and all that. But the one thing that can really get me is if a girl that likes sports, but she likes the opposite team that I
yes,
don't.
Yes,
and
that's true.
If she likes the team,
but
that
she
I
has
love
to be
hate,
able to argue.
Yeah,
so she has to be able to argue her point.
Yes, and if you love wrestling, you right there. If you right there.
Wrestling is fake.
I will put put my belt on your back while anyway, I love it.
Okay. Wrestling is real. Real fake.
It's sports. It's a context.
It is very good sports entertainment. I'll give it that.
Even Chris Jericho had an article on ESPN.
Yes, he did. And I read that.
Me too.
I read that. I said, oh, how about that? Chris Jericho on ESPN.com. That's pretty tight.
What else did them young ladies say yesterday? Because I wasn't there.
Well, first of all, they like to talk about appearances. They say, what is your, when a girl walks up to you, what's the first thing that you notice?
Face.
Steven?
I'm going to go with eyes, you know.
You can see their eyes from that far away.
Oh, you talking about like from, I'm talking about.
Like as they approaching you.
Approaching.
Not like sitting there in front of you talking. But as you see them coming.
Yips.
No. Face.
Right.
Okay. You can't. Cuz.
Okay.
Case in point, Brandon was with me when we was at Denny's. And we was at Denny's in Houston for WrestleMania. And I noticed a young lady in Denny's. And I started from the bottom, you know, sexy legs, big butt, nice titties, even had a tat on the titties.
Oh.
Got to the face, and I was dead. So you gotta be careful when you look at the body.
Chris, did you say
Nice
why?
tattoo though.
Did you tattoo?
Chris, did you say why?
That's that's the first thing I noticed.
Did you say why when you said oh?
But when I saw her face was just not just.
You like tattoo on the breast? Tattoo?
I mean, I just noticed because her breasts were out, and then you seen the tat, and I asked her what it said.
A cups.
She didn't have A cups. It was about B cups.
Is that what kind of?
They
I
were
don't
nice.
know. Tattoo.
It don't. Hey, she.
I mean, Eve got
breast was out.
That's right there. I mean, what
So-
that say?
So, Steven, you say eyes.
Well, okay, if it's from a distance,
Let's say you don't even know this person. That's what we're trying to say. Like, you don't know it's just some random girl walking up.
I am gonna notice her face first, cause like I'm gonna keep it real, you know. You ain't gonna want to look at the rest of the body unless you know the face looks, you know, decent. I don't want to sound like judgmental, like I'm a vain person.
Look, he basically trying to say you gotta pass the first test.
Cause like he said, you might have that thing where you look up. I mean, you
she
look start.
out and then just go away.
Buzz.
A face is everything.
Buster.
To me, a face is the number one thing. A face is the number one thing.
I mean, or it could be like what? Sometimes it could be the most distracting thing that they be wearing. Like sometimes they draw attention to themselves. Not do their face, but it could be what they're wearing. They could have all of their legs showing, or they could be having like the belly button now, because most girls like to show the belly button these days.
Or a tat on the thigh. A tat on the thigh will get you somewhere.
I'm not disrespecting Dallas women, but like I notice a lot of Dallas women like to wear these
hair?
crazy colors in their hair. That's not sexy.
Fluorescent colors.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one because for a part of my life, I was raised in Florida, and they wear them colors, no doubt. Black women wear them colors, and some of it depends on if the girl look good or not. That's when that come down to, because if the girl ugly, it's terrible. But if she look good, then you just be like, you know, calm down on the colors, you know, add a little contrast in there. You know,
Oh yeah, well, I'm talking about like these colors that like like orange. Nobody has orange.
Yeah,
nobody
orange
has
is
purple.
dumb.
That's what I meant. Like
dumb.
girls with highlights, that's tight.
Yeah,
but like orange, purple, you know, green hair. That's
that's.
I mean,
that's
it's
not
too
sexy.
much. You pump the brakes.
All right.
Yeah.
You know,
Trudega, what's the first thing you notice about a guy when he walks toward you?
first name.
The Gumby.
The ducktail.
I hate all that stuff.
Oh,
All
what
that
is
stuff
this shit,
tacky.
man?
It's tacky.
All the
I
parts.
would never date somebody
South side.
with that stuff.
Shit.
You got city in the back of your head.
Yeah. You know, when you say face, that means, you know, eyes,
I know there's
cheeks,
somebody.
smile,
Probably
all that. That's all
maybe their
face.
skin. I guess skin. Clear skin is nice.
If you can see acne from 30 yards away, then damn, you got some good eyes and you already know.
No, bone structure. I like good bone structure.
She likes the established.
Manly.
job.
I like
She likes the
I like
established
manly
job.
man face. I like a manly man.
You like an old man face. That's what that sounds like. Like Gramps.
No.
All right.
No.
And on that note, we'll be right back with more On the Range.